What if you could type with your thoughts, or restore sight to the blind with a chip smaller than a grain of rice? This isn't science fiction anymore. This is the mind-machine frontier, and it's happening right now. Companies like Neuralink, Synchron, and BlackRock Neurotech are already in human trials, testing devices that connect the human brain directly to computers. We aren't just talking about a technological upgrade, we're talking about a potential revolution in human evolution itself. This is the story of the brain-computer interface. So what exactly is a brain-computer interface, or BCI? In the simplest terms, it's a direct communication link between the brain's electrical signals and an external device. Think of it as a translator. Your brain has a thought, like moving your hand or thinking of a word. This thought creates a unique pattern of electrical activity among your neurons. A BCI uses tiny sensors, or electrodes, to detect these patterns. Then, powerful AI algorithms decode what those signals mean and turn them into commands for a computer, a prosthetic limb, or even a wheelchair. There are two main types of BCIs. Invasive BCIs are implanted directly into the brain tissue, allowing for incredibly precise readings. Non-invasive BCIs, on the other hand, sit on the outside, like an EEG headset, reading brainwaves through the skull. While less precise, they are completely safe and much easier to use. But how does the brain send this information in the first place? Your brain is a network of about 86 billion neurons, all communicating through tiny electrical impulses. Every single thought, feeling, and intention you have, from deciding to take a step to feeling happy, is encoded in the firing patterns of these neurons. BCIs are designed to listen in on this neural conversation. For example, when a paralyzed patient wants to move a robotic arm, they simply think about moving their own arm. The BCI detects the specific neural pattern for that intention and translates it into a digital command, telling the robotic arm to move. It's turning thought directly into action. This technology is already changing lives. We're seeing incredible, real-world breakthroughs. Neuralink's first human trial participant, a paralyzed man, is now able to control a computer cursor, play online chess, and browse the internet using only his thoughts. Another company, Synchron, has developed a device called the stent rod, which is so small it can be implanted through a blood vessel, avoiding open brain surgery altogether. Their patients are texting family and shopping online, all with the power of their minds. We've actually had early forms of BCIs for decades. Cochlear implants translate sound into electrical signals sent to the auditory nerve, restoring hearing. Retinal implants do something similar for vision. And for years, a technique called deep brain stimulation, or DBS, has used implanted electrodes to treat conditions like Parkinson's, severe depression, and OCD by regulating abnormal brain activity. These aren't just treatments. They are the first steps in restoring human function by directly interfacing with the nervous system. So what's the next leap? We're moving beyond just restoration and into the realm of augmentation. Imagine having a seamless integration with an AI assistant, a cognitive prosthetic that could enhance your memory, boost your creativity, or help you focus. Imagine learning a new skill at an accelerated rate because an algorithm helps your brain form new neural pathways more efficiently. We're also developing read-write interfaces. Right now, most BCIs read signals from the brain, but in the future, they could also write information into the brain. This could mean directly downloading knowledge or even experiencing a virtual world with all 5 senses. Of course, this incredible potential brings with it profound ethical and philosophical questions. If your thoughts can be uploaded and analyzed, what happens to privacy? Who owns the data generated by your own mind? And could BCIs create a new form of inequality, a deep divide between the neurally enhanced and the unenhanced? Perhaps the most challenging question is about identity. If your memory, your creativity, or even your emotions can be fine-tuned by software, where does the real you end and the algorithm begin? This forces us to consider what it truly means to be human in a world where our minds are no longer confined to our skulls. And with any powerful technology, there are serious security risks. We're not just talking about someone hacking your social media account. We're talking about someone hacking your brain. Neural data theft, emotional manipulation, or even controlling a person's actions are no longer just concepts from a cyberpunk novel. They are real threats we need to prepare for. This has given rise to a new field called Neurosecurity, dedicated to encrypting brain data and protecting our innermost thoughts. Because a hacked brain isn't just a loss of privacy, it's a loss of personal agency. The race to master this technology is on, and the stakes couldn't be higher. You have Elon Musk's Neuralink, aiming for a high-bandwidth interface that could one day merge humans with AI. You have BlackRock Neurotech, a leader in medical rehabilitation, and Synchron, pioneering less invasive methods. Companies like Kernel are focused on cognitive enhancement and analyzing brain data for wellness. Governments and military agencies like DARPA are also heavily invested, understanding that the first to truly decode the brain could shape the next stage of civilization. But amidst all the futuristic ambitions and ethical debates, we can't lose sight of the incredible promise BCIs hold for healing humanity. Let's focus on that for a moment. Imagine a person with locked-in syndrome, completely paralyzed and unable to speak, suddenly being able to communicate with their loved ones for the first time in years. Imagine restoring the sense of touch to someone with a prosthetic hand. This isn't about creating superhumans, it's about restoring fundamental human connection and experience. It's technology as a form of compassion. The most powerful stories are those of a paralyzed father texting his children, a stroke survivor regaining their voice, or a blind person seeing the faces of their family again. That is the true promise. Looking far into the future, we might be witnessing the birth of a new kind of consciousness, a hybrid intelligence where the empathy, creativity, and intuition of the human mind merge with the speed, memory, and analytical power of artificial intelligence. Some even speculate about collective BCIs, creating a kind of shared, networked consciousness, a global mind. We've always built tools to extend our physical abilities, from the hammer to the rocket ship. We created machines to extend our hands. Now, we are creating them to extend our minds. This brings us to the ultimate question. As we stand on the brink of this new era, we must ask ourselves, are we simply enhancing humanity, or are we rewriting it? Thanks for watching. This is a topic with so many layers, and I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this journey into the mind fascinating, please give this video a like and subscribe for more deep dives into the future of technology and humanity. See you next time.